Yeah, that's wow, that's exciting. Hello, Deep Blue Hue. Hey, Jack Fly, how's it going on? Una, dua, tres, cuatro. Oh, thank you so much, Deep Blue Hue. That's so kind of you. Deep Blue Hue has sent 5 Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell gift memberships. What a legend. Thank you so, so much. Very generous indeed. Hello, Pyrola. How's it going? Hey, Jay. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, man. How is everybody on this fine Thursday evening or day, morning? Oh, we've just made a lovely curry for my wife and I. That doesn't sound right for me and my wife. Um, and yeah, the fun thing about a curry is it's always like a cauldron, isn't it? I always feel like a bit of a witch when I'm making a curry, like sort of um, working on some magical potion. And I started with a tomato base and tomato puree and oat milk. Then I got a big spoon of honey in there. Then a bit of pineapple juice, a bit of pineapple chunks. Then we're talking about cumin, garam masala, turmeric, a bit of ginger, minced garlic. Oh, so, so good. With fried onions, spring onion leaves, spinach, and chopped tomatoes. And then I had this chicken that just kind of cooked completely in the sauce. So it all got into the sauce, you know, and then some coconut yogurt. I got really, really carried away with it. But the trick, my little secret for when it comes to making either a nice curry sauce or a pasta sauce, is just a little bit of gravy granules. Just thicken it up a bit and give it that beefiness. But damn, it was a creamy curry with lots of spices as well. Hello, Miani. Hello, Ems. Pyrola has finished the beanie. Amazing, amazing. I've got it on my list tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get some big push tickets, and I'm going to try and get some longest John's tickets for Oxford as well. That's on my list of things to do for tomorrow. Hello, Rene. How's it going? Um, as M says, great big pusher releasing more tickets. Yeah. So you're going to try again, Ems? Awesome. Rene, fit as a fiddle and ready for love. Hell yeah. Pyrola Deep, good morning and or evening. Ah, you pronounce cumin a little different too. Tomato, tomato, tomato. What is that song? Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Now, I've got time for people saying tomato, you know, tomato. Um, but does anybody in the world say potato? I don't know. I feel like if somebody said, "Pass me the potato," I'd throw it at them, you know. Pyrola, yeah, you sent the link in Discord. I'll be checking that out. Let's call the whole thing off. I wish I could go over there for a big push gig. Hopefully at some point in the future. Maybe they'll tour internationally at some point. That would be really, really awesome, wouldn't it? So we are going to be streaming on Twitch tonight, as per usual. So I will put the link in very, very soon, if you don't already have it. And we've got like 20 requests lined up already. So we've got pretty much a full roster already, guys. And then tomorrow we're doing a Christmas live stream special. So I better get some tinsel around my orange beanie. I'm now in my final resting place for 2025, just south of London, which is nice. It's a nice little house, very cozy, lovely Christmas tree. Rennie says, and don't get me started on aluminium or aluminum. Pyrola says, we say patatis, like patatis, but that's Swedish. Yeah, that's a different language. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to count that. There's worse than aluminium. At least that one has different spellings now. Oh yeah, that is good. I think a lot of the differences between American English and English, English, American English and English is it's all to do with typeface, isn't it? It's all to do with print because it was about saving money on printing for newspapers, like being mass produced. So they would drop letters out of things when originally it was color with a U, then it was color just with an O, and things like that. Like so, that's my understanding of it. So that a lot of the sort of original English kind of got, what's the word, bastardized, got kind of just sort of cut down. But the funny thing is whenever I'm in America, I kind of do try and switch to American English as much as possible because people might not know what I'm talking about. If I mean, I rented a lorry with a guy in Alabama once, and we had to go pick up this stuff. And I was talking about this lorry the whole time, and he didn't know what I was talking about. And I was like, "By the way, lorry is a truck." He was like, "Oh, right, I did not know what you were going on about." Okay, you know. And you guys call it a French press instead of a cafetiere, things like that. There's so many. There's so many. I didn't realize till I spent a very long period of time in America how many things there were. I thought it was just like a handful. There's hundreds of different ways of saying something. Um, and Aussie is a fun mix of the two, of our own random other option. Yeah, for sure. Deep Blue Hue says, I prefer the OU spellings. Oh, well, thank you. Jay says, as someone who grew up in southern US, real English is subjective and sometimes barely decipherable. For sure, for sure. Yeah, and then you've got like slang on top of that. I mean, I think it's a really good thing. I think that it would be really boring if we all said things the same way, wouldn't it? If we were all the same, like it's um it's a lot more fun to have different counties, different states, different areas where people have their own slang, their own way of speaking, their own sort of like, there are the big national cultures, and then there's sort of micro cultures within those cultures, and I think that's a really good thing in the world. Pyrola says, I mostly use UK English words in spelling, but some words I prefer the US words like torch, flashlight. I prefer flashlight. Yeah, it's whatever sort of whatever wins for you, right? Um, I went on a call the other day. Um, so I did some caroling, and then I went on a call with Straw Hat Dynasty, or I would say Dynasty, but in America, Dynasty, right? Um, and it was really, really cool. They did like a get together. If you don't know those guys, they're twins. They're break dancers. One of them uh, did the dancing in Ren's Dead Wax live show. Did a sort of breakdance routine in it. Really, really cool. He came all the way over to London to do it. And yeah, they're rappers as well. I've done a reaction to one of their tunes, and yeah, they just like got everybody in, and just it was like this sort of public Zoom call, and we talked about what we're kind of thankful for. Got in some really good conversations. Got to chat to some other reactors and stuff. So that was really, really nice to sort of actually talk to some people. And funnily enough, there's a guy there. I've forgotten his name now, but he runs a big like renegade group on Facebook. If anybody knows the name of it, shout it out. But it's really funny because I met him outside the Romain Axisa gig, and he had a big Push T-shirt on, and we chatted, and he's actually in my video of the Romain Axisa live video, and yeah, he was on this call, and I was like, I know you, mate. We were outside a pub a couple of months ago having a beer. Yeah, really, really nice guy from the West Country. But yeah, sort of half bits of information there. It's almost like a sort of fill in the blanks for you. If you know who I'm talking about, like what's the name of the Facebook page? What's his name? Who could it be? It's a mystery to me. Jackfly says, it is fun as long as people are accepting and tolerant and can just roll with it. Ain't that the case? Ain't that the case? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's if you stay in one place for too long, potentially, people can get like that, can't they? They spend their entire life in one area, and then somebody from the outside comes in, and it's just like, oh, Mr. Fancy Pants with his different way of saying things coming in here to making me feel foolish, you know? Let's let's get the pitchforks. That definitely goes on. And yeah, it's a real shame. I think the more traveling you do, the more your mind opens to that kind of thing, right? I've certainly been in plenty of situations in the UK where I've walked in somewhere and had the wrong accent, you know what I mean? It's not it's not always comfortable. One time in Scotland, I thought they were going to throw me in the sea. Mm. Most people in Scotland are lovely though. Pyrola, that live show was so cool and fun to watch reactions to the full thing. Yeah, it was really, really good, wasn't it? Speaking of cayenne, I'm heating up some wings as we speak. Very nice. Good to hear. Damn you, English. Yeah. The thing is, once we can just accept people as people and not immediately identify them by what's kind of apparent about them, you know? That's the thing I really don't get, is to sort of characterize somebody by their accent, by their religion, by their ethnicity, by, you know, their height, weight, gender, whatever, you know, to be like, oh, you fall into this category, you must be like this, and I don't like you kind of people. This is just such a crazy mindset to me. We've got 2 minutes. It's been blowing up a storm here actually all night. I tell you what, when you move into a new house, like, because you know, me and my wife are house sitters, we're always in a different place every couple of weeks. I always forget, but the first night you go somewhere, you do not sleep well because every house has its own noises. And because you're the sort of guardian of this house, your first thought in the middle of the night, you wake up, there's a bang, and it's like, you don't think, oh, that's probably the pipes. It's like home invasion. Yeah, every single time. So you wake up every half an hour. So had a little bit of that going on last night. All right, 29. We are 1 minute away now. I'll stop rambling on, and let's see, bring up the chat. I'll throw the link into Twitch. Where am I going? Come on down. And then we will start the Twitch stream. Cool. There is the link if you need it. Deep Blue Hugh says the only song videos I have for tomorrow's Christmas stream have nothing to do with Christmas, save someone is wearing red in one video. That's absolutely fine, mate. No worries. Okay. I'm going to kick off the Twitch stream. And just like that, we are live on Twitch. Let's test this internet connection out. All right, everybody, I will see you. Oh, Jay, I've been here the whole time, my friend. I will see you on Twitch. Pyrola is here already. I'm going to end this stream now and jump over to that link. I'll see you on Twitch, everybody. Peace and love.